My people, a lot is really going on in the political zone. A lot keep coming up again and again. A lot of videos are circulating on media right now. A friend of Tinubu have finally come out. This guy have been known to be speaking for Tinubu. He have been saying a lot of things on the favor of Tinubu since they conducted the 2023 election. But something happened to him recently. So he have come out to confess. Oh God, come and hear confession. He have come out to confess about the shittings, the shenanigans they did in course of the election. Something happened to him now. He's against Tinubu. Come and hear confession. Obedient, I would like you guys to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share this video, click the share button, share to different platforms. And if you can share it, do well to click the like button. Just like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Obedient, stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
And boy, you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV. A big thanks to all our returning subscribers. A big thanks to you all. You guys have been the one making this channel to be moving forward to the greater height. A big thanks to you. And for those of you that have not subscribed to the channel before, this LAJUPOG TV where we upload back-to-back updates about what is happening in the political zone and even in the Christendom. The Christendom is not excluded. Obedient, I would like you to stay connected to the end of this very video that I want to show you. A lot have really happened in the political zone. So the video I want to show you right now is regarding Tinubu's friend. This guy have been speaking, he have been up patterning, have been speaking a lot regarding the 2023 election that was conducted on the 25th of February. This is when they conducted the election. We know a lot of things happened, a lot of intimidations, a lot of bullying, but this guy came out then. He said this election is the most fairest election. He said this is the best election ever in Nigeria. But something happened to him now. This guy have made a U-turn. He's no more in support of Tinubu. Tinubu have choptalized his eyes. Tinubu have chopped his eyes. So the guy have finally come out to make confessions. He made confessions. He said everything that transpired in course of the election. You know, when Lagos State conducted their election, this guy came out. He said, oh, there's no violence in Lagos. There's nothing in Lagos. The election is fair and fair. People that are not okay with the electoral results, they should go to the tribunal. They should go to court, or they should wait till 2027. He said there's no cause of violence in Lagos. When Tinubu did this election in the 25th of February too, this guy came out. He said a lot. He said, oh no, Abacha Gabana Fenta, Tinubu Fenta. Everybody that is not okay with it, Atiku will be all of it to go and look bush, you go and enter bush. But something have happened to him. They have backstabbed him. So this guy have finally come out to cry out. He said a lot about the election. He said there's no election. He said APC rigged the election. There's no election at all. So this guy is saying everything. Obedient, I would like you to share this video. If you can't share it, do well to like it. Give it a thumb up so that YouTube will recommend it for us. I want you guys to listen to the confession in full. Obedient, stay connected. Coming back again.
The issue is that you cannot put something on nothing. If there was election, this is a different phenomenon of election malpractices that must not stand. If there was election, if I was allowed to vote, I would be happy that at least I voted. There was no voting in my ward, and in every ward, no voting anywhere. What they did was to carry the document to the resident of either the chairman of the party or a commissioner of in the state, and they filled the form and came back and submitted to the panel. That was what happened. And we have visual to buttress these allegations.
2023, following the elections, the gubernatorial and presidential elections, you had said that this was one of the first elections you had seen. Even though what you're saying now sounds a lot like what the opposition parties claimed post that elections. And you said that anyone who was aggrieved should wait till the next election cycle, 2027. They should stop making a noise about it. Would you take your own advice on this matter?
In this instance, there was not even voting. That's the difference. There was no voting. Maybe you talk about the national election, there was voting. Yeah, they rig. You said people rig, okay? Allegation of rigging is either here or there. But where there was no election at all, is it the same story? That is a humiliation. That's a disgrace. That is a of democracy. When there was no election at all, and people went to their comfort zone and wrote the result, that is worse than a military government.
Well, Senator
The argument is not rigging. The argument today is that there was no election at all. And you want us to accept that as a result?
Senator,
if there was election, then we have reason to complain. Oh, it was rigged, it was not properly done. Where election never took place, and people waited for 6 hours, old women, and you kept them inside the sun, and you say nothing will happen. Well, if they don't have power, there is power of God. If the system will not work, God will work. Because if there was election and we were defeated, we take it in good faith. But there was no election. Results were written and announced. The chairman of the local government with marching orders and security men moved to their comfort zones to write the result and return it back to the state capital to the committee members who collected them and went ahead to announce them. Well, is that democracy?
Well, Senator
Adeyemi, it was not what democracy that people fought for.
Senator Adeyemi, your point is clear on all of those scores, so that we don't keep saying the same thing. This is somebody reacting to all you have said so far by way of feedback. The person says, Smart Adeyemi celebrated the violence and rigging in Lagos. Now he is crying. What goes around comes around. Ask him if he now regrets celebrating the rigging and violence during the governorship election in Lagos. Did he condemn the rigging and violence in Lagos on March 18? Injustice somewhere is injustice everywhere. Please tell him that the question is from a viewer. Mention my name. This is what the person said. What do you say to this feedback?
What happened in Lagos? I was not in Lagos. There was report of pockets of violence. I'm not based in Lagos. So I heard about the fact that there was violence on the part of all the political parties, not APC, not Labour Party. You know, that is the issue at stake is quite different from this question. The issue at stake was the fact that election never took place. If there was election and there was violence and rigging, that is a different ball game. That is another level. But I'm saying this is a new phenomenon of electoral malpractices. This is something that must not allow, or else democracy itself will collapse. The moment people don't vote and votes are located, what are you talking about? That is worse than having a military government.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. I believe you really hear what that man said regarding the election. It was this Senator Smart Adeyemi that I've been saying it right from time that Tinubu is the best candidate. APC government is the best government as far as Nigeria is concerned. And even the election they conducted in course of the 2023 election, the gubernatorial election, and even the other elections, he said APC did well. Even with the intimidations, voters intimidation, the bullies, the harassment, the everything, the disenfranchisement, the everything. This guy said everything went well. He said that's the fairest election ever. You can see that the press asked him some level of question. They said, you were the one that said this election was free and fair back then, but now he went for primary. That was what happened. He went for primary election in Kogi State as a Kogi State citizen, but in course of the election, he said they manipulated everything because he didn't enter, another person entered. He said election did not hold in his place and all of that, and they announced the winner of the election. That was what he was fighting for. Now you can fight for your pocket, but you can't fight for the people. When the people were shouting that there were voter oppression, voters intimidation, disenfranchisement, and a lot of shenanigans in course of the election, he was saying, oh no, there's nothing like that. But you can see the question they asked him in this place. But the answer to the question that he gave in this place, he said he wasn't in Lagos because they asked him about Lagos State election. Because in course of that Lagos State election, when they were intimidating Labour Party people from voting, this guy said there's nothing like that, that everything went well. Now they were asking him the question here. He said he wasn't in Lagos, he does not base in Lagos, but he was commenting on Lagos State election. When he was commenting on Lagos State election back then, he did not know that it's not in Lagos. How did he get to know that there's not cause for violence in cause of the election in Lagos? Now it gets to his nose now, he's now shouting. Now the point is, a lot of these people that you say that they are following Tinubu up and down, they're shouting Tinubu. Before anybody will say anything about Tinubu, they have focalized to the person, you understand? They have conked the person, they have done a lot of things to the person. Tinubu did not usually answer people. But there are some category of people that we call them Tinubu's bulldog, you understand? All of them, they are all out there. Whenever they say anything about Tinubu, even without Tinubu saying anything, without anybody saying anything about Tinubu, they will throw something to the atmosphere. They create content for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. People like Fanikayo, the Keyamo, and even the same guy, Senator Smart ADEYEMI. Now, don't enter pocket now. Tinubu don't chop your eyes. Now it's not coming out to call for Nigerian support. Who will support you? Who will support you, ADEYEMI? I'm saying this and I'm saying in this content. Who will support you? With the fact that you were heartless because of what you want to eat from Tinubu, because of the fact that you have it in mind that, oh, if you support Tinubu, if you are speaking for Tinubu, Tinubu will recognize and love you so much. When you go for primary, he will ring the primary for you and all of that. Now you now say that I turn against you. Now you're now shouting, calling on the masses. Who will help you? That's the question I'm asking you here, Senator Smart ADEYEMI. All these people that you say that they are running after Tinubu up and down is just for their own pocket. They are not speaking for Bola Ahmed Tinubu free like that. They are speaking for Bola Ahmed Tinubu just for them to have some senatorial seats, some ministerial seats, and some other stuffs. That is the reason why they are running after Tinubu and they are speaking for him. It's not because of you, it's not for your own benefit, it's not for my own benefit. They are doing all these things for their pocket. Example is this same senator in question here. Obedient, what do you guys think? I'd like you guys to drop your opinion in the comment section of this video. Do you really think this man needs to be supported or not? Drop a comment in the comment section of this video as I'm going to get that 20 day for you. And sure you follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video.
For my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious consequence today for body. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor. For LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass me, self. Corrupt leader, why you with the for church?